just to keep this little... it was effectively the size of a prison cell. To keep this little prison cell a two-man operation instead of them finding some third guy to put in here. And he agreed, so we pretty much just told the university, you know what? If you can find someone, we don't give a shit. But good luck finding someone. And of course, all the way until the end of the year, no one showed up to take that, to take the top bunk that was above me. So I didn't have to deal with anyone above me. It was just the bed itself, which made it so I couldn't even sit up straight without banging my head on the bottom of the bed above me, which happened constantly. Really? They've built up this much defenses? Oh well. Guess I'll just have to destroy it all. Because I'm a beast. Alrighty then. What's next on the research agenda? Plasticrete. And... Hesh rocket. Warhead Mark III. Now what do we do? We can research we can research hardened sensor towers. Because I guess it makes sense to give my weapons a bit more range. Hopefully I can get some of that absolute bullshit range that the other factions seem to be getting. With their bombards able to fire massively long distance compared to what they should be. Rocket autoloader, always a good thing. We can leave that there because it will actually repair itself. Alright, I guess that just made my decision for me. Put some anti-aircraft in to get those assholes off my shit. And more research. I don't know, there. Just more rockets. Whoa, decimated. Okay, so it has been a while since I last played, so I'm not entirely sure where I left off. I do remember getting violated by Gray, and that's not something I appreciate. So. Okay. Oh yeah, they have VTOLs now, don't they?
Research completed.
Well, that's never fun. Why aren't all of you repairing that? Hey, more research. Do I have auto repair? there's only one way to find out. Doesn't look like it. I could be completely wrong and actually have it, but actually I think I have it. Easier way to find out. Yeah, I have auto repair. Okay, so now
Research completed.
I want to talk a bit more about the actual gameplay of this game. Now, obviously,
Structure under attack.
you've seen me playing,
Major
but it is
research
primarily just done. Everything's mainly just done with the mouse. There are shortcuts, but I don't use them just because. Ooh, Jesus. You guys can just back up a second.
Structure under attack.
I don't use the keyboard shortcuts just because I'd never used them in the past and it would take a bit too long to learn for my liking. And the research is fairly straightforward as well. There is a huge tech tree which you can find on the website where you download the game if you do want to go through that route to get it, because finding the actual CD, the disc of this game, I would commend you if you could manage to find it, because it's quite an old game, so it's not the easiest thing to find. But the campaign of this game is absolutely fantastic. I'm sure I've mentioned it at some point in the past. But once I finish this skirmish, I will most likely be doing a playthrough of the campaign. Either that, or if people would rather see me do another skirmish in an 8-man map, or perhaps even doing online multiplayer and releasing either partial clips or even full games of that, whether or not I get completely steamrolled by random people or possibly even Grant, which I doubt he would be able to beat me. Because his tactic was always just to turtle even more than I do, and then he would just wait for enemy teams to take each other out instead of him actually going and doing the dirty work himself. Okay, I really don't want to lose that, so... ah, shit. Oh, god damn it. Alright, so tech tree or the branch of the tech tree, I guess, that I'm currently trying to work on is the missile fortress, because as you can see I do have the cannon fortress, is it called? Yeah, cannon fortress, which I got by researching heavy cannons and all different variants and research into that. But the missile fortress requires you to do research into the Scourge missile, which is a very high-end version of the Lancer anti-tank rocket, and which eventually does turn into the Angel and Archangel missile launchers and missile batteries, which have just insane range on them. An Archangel emplacement, if it was placed on this little flashing X here, it would reach all the way down to this corner of the map, assuming that you had sensors or units in place that would actually register being able to see that part of the map. I could research the heavy rocket bastion right now, but it's effectively just a souped up mini pod rocket tower, which doesn't do much damage. It's actually less effective overall than just having a heavy machine gun or a machine gun tower. And machine gun towers are extremely cheap and easy to build. Ooh, I can build that oil derrick there. Get my power
Major research completed.
rolling again. There we have some research completed, and it was the Scourge missile. And as you can see there, Seraph missile array. Seraph is the step right before the Angel missile battery, and of course after that is the Archangel. And I'm trying to think of exactly what I need to research. Oh yeah, I need to research advanced